Greetings everyone, I'm Eliza Mendoza. I'm gonna explain to you the Module 3, Limitation of Regular Languages, Lesson 2. Examples of non-regular languages. We're gonna tackle the non-regular languages, examples of non-regular languages, proving non-regularity with the pumping lemma, implications and the need for more expressive grammars, and the Mahil-Nerode theorem. So, non-regular language are languages that cannot be described by regular expressions or recognized by simple machine called finite automata. So, pwede nating ma-prove yung non-regular languages, pwede natin siyang ma-prove if regular or not by using the pumping lemma and the Mahil-Nerode theorem. So, how? So, pumping lemmas, gonna discuss this sa previous lesson natin. So, papahapyawan ko na lang ulit siya. So, according sa pumping lemma, kailangan mo siya i-divide ng tatlo. The X, Y, and Z. So, this is our pattern, our example, the AABB. So, we're gonna split it into the three parts. X is equal A, Y is equal A, and Z is equal BB. So, sa Y, dun tayo mag-a-add or magre-remove. Kasi X is the start, Y, ito yung sa middle, kung saan pwede tayo mag-add, mag-remove, or mag-pump. The Z, that is the end, or the final state. So, pumping Y, repeat the middle part more times. So, if we remove Y, so, X, Z is equal A, B, B. So, nawala yung A, kasi nga, natanggal natin yung A dito. So, ang natira ay A tsaka B, B. So, if we add Y, X, Y, Y, Z. So, if magpump pa tayo ulit ng isang Y, so magiging A, 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 B, B, B. So, the new strings A, B, B, and A, 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 B, B don't have an equal number of A's and B's, so they are not in a language. Since kasi, nag-remove tayo or nag-add, mawawala na tayo sa pattern ng A, A, B, B, kaya hindi siya regular languages. So, sa Mahil-Nerode theorem naman, so, we have also equal number of A's and B's. Think of different strings like AABB, ABAB, and AAABBB. The distinguishability show that for any two different lengths of A's and B's like AABB and AAABBB, there's a way to tell them apart by adding more characters. So, kapag nag-add tayo ng character, magiging unequal na yung number niya. So, kunwari, sa AABB, nag-add tayo ng BBBB. So, ang dami na nung B. Naging 5 na. Tapos, sa A naman, 2 lang. So, unequal na siya. So, kapag nag-add pa rin tayo ng maraming B, magiging unequal na rin siya. So, sa infinite distinguishability, there are infinite many possible different lengths of A's and B's. Like, kunyari, say equal number siya. Pero paano kapag umabot ng 1,000 A? So, bibilangin neto na regular language na kailangan sa B, 1,000 din. So, ang laki na nung memory na gagamitin niya. Hindi na siya pwede maging regular language kasi nga, meron siya infinitely many ways to distinguish these strings. So, marami tayong pwedeng gamitin basta equal yung A and B. So, paano kapag umabot siya ng 1 million? So, ang laki na ng memory. So, hindi niya na yung kayang i-track. Another example is strings with equal numbers of two symbols like AA, BB, AA, CC, DD, CC. So, same number, two different letters appear together like AA, BB, AA, CC, and DCC. To recognize this pattern, a machine should need to remember how many A's it has seen before it starts seeing B's and so on. A simple machine has limited memory can remember an arbitrary number of letters. Therefore, it can recognize this pattern for all possible string. So, hindi na niya ma-recognize yon kapag sobrang laki na nung string na to or kapag arbitrary number. So, kapag random yung number. So, syempre, hindi siya so, wala kang nakalagay na specific na number. Like, kunyari, A3, B3. So, dito kapag arbitrary number, so dapat random siya. Pwedeng A6, B7. So, hindi niya yung ma-recognize. The distinguishability of strings, another example for language where string consists only of A's, like A. The strings A and AA are indistinguishable because adding any number of A's will always produce a string in the language. For a language with pattern like A and BN, where A is followed by the same number of B's, the string A and AA are distinguishable. Adding B to A gives AB in the language, but adding A to B, AA gives AAB not in the language. So, dito naman, kapag hindi niya nadidistinguish yung isang language, kunyari ito, same number of B's and, so A. So, hindi niya yun nadidistinguish kapag isa lang, kapag A lang, or kapag B lang. Pero pag inad mo siya ng B to A, it gives AB. So, same, equal. Pero kapag nag-add ka ng B dun sa AA, hindi na siya equal. So, hindi na siya magiging language. Example of non-regular language. Those that cannot be recognized by simple machine because they require more complex processing. Katulad nito, a sequence of balanced parentheses. Why it's not non-regular language? So, kailangan kapag ma-recognize mo yung balanced parentheses, kailangan matatrack mo kung ilan yung open parentheses and kung ilan yung closed parentheses. At dahil nga hindi siya kayang bilangin or maalala, non-regular siya ng isang machine. So, hindi siya kayang alalahanin or bilangin ng isang machine. Like, kunwari, 10 yung 10 opening parentheses. So, dapat 10 rin yung close. So, hindi niya yung kayang bilangin. The palindromes naman is strings that read the same forward and backward. So, dapat kapag binasa mo siya ng pa-forward, ganun mo rin siya babasahin ng pa-backward. ABA. So, pag binasa mo siya pabalik, ABA pa rin. ABBA. So, pag binasa mo siya pabalik, ABBA pa rin. Why it's not non-regular? To recognize palindromes, you need to compare the string to its reverse. Simple machine cannot store the entire string and compare it with its reverse. Equal number of different symbols. So, equal number of different symbols. So, kapag magka-same, so equal number. So, kapag dalawa yung A, dalawa yung B, bakit hindi siya ng regular? Equal number, you need to count the number of each symbol and ensure they match. So, kailangan malalaman mo na, ay, tatlo yung A, so dapat tatlo din yung B. So, hindi niya yun kayang bilangin na dapat match silang dalawa. Why finite automata can't handle these languages? Dahil meron lang siyang limited memory, have fixed number of states, and cannot remember an arbitrary number of occurrences or complex patterns. So, meron siyang fixed number. Hindi niya kaya mag-remember ng mga random number. Then, counting and matching. Tasks like counting, matching, pairs, and comparing require more memory and processing power than finite automata possess. So, kapag may bilangan, kapag kailangan mag-match or mag-compare, hindi niya rin yun kaya. Kasi nga, meron lang siyang limited memory sa finite automata process. So, limited lang yung memory niya. Implication and need for more expressive grammars. Ano ang context-free grammar? System used to define certain types of language, especially those with nested structures. So, example niya, expression, for instance, this is correct, but so, eto, sa context-free grammar, so dapat lagi nauna yung opening kaysa sa close. So, ito yung correct kasi nauna yung opening kaysa sa close. Pero kapag nauna yung close, tsaka ka lang mag-opening, so incorrect na siya. Why they matter? Programming and natural language have rules that can be represented by CFGs, making them crucial for syntax parsing in compilers. And sa push-down automata naman, are machines that use stack to keep track of information. They are like finite automata but with extra memory in the form of stack. So, nandito yung pumping lemma. Kasi, di ba, if dun sa Y, nagpa-pump tayo, so nag-i-stack siya doon. So, sa mga previous lesson, nandun yung pumping lemma para mas lalo nyo siyang mag-get. So, they can push symbols onto the stack and pop them off, helping them keep track of nested structures. Sa Turing machine naman, theoretical device that can simulate any algorithm's logic, they have infinite tape that acts as their memory. So, sa Turing machine, ito yung infinite memory na siya. Di ba kaya sa regular language, meron siyang limited memory. Unlike the Turing machine na malaki yung memory niya. So, pwede siya mag-solve ng mga problems na nagre-require ng unlimited amount of memories, capable of recognizing and generating the broadest range of language and problems. So that's all for Module 3, Lesson 2. Thank you all for watching.